Hello everyone, my name is Shine. Today, I'm finally getting back into the K-pop scene. I am starting off with N.Flying's latest release, Rooftop. Unfortunately, N.Flying is back down to 4 members due to an unfortunate event with Kongjin. So unfortunately, 1, they're without the bassist, and 2, they are now back down to 4. So I'm actually kind of curious to see how they sound, because I know the bass is a pretty important part of a band, and you can definitely tell a bit of a difference, maybe, depending on how the sound is. So I'm pretty curious about this comeback. This is again part of their year-long series, their busking series, the Fly High project. This is the second release in that. In 2 months' time, we're gonna have another release. So, yeah. Without further ado, this is N.Flying with Rooftop. Here we go. Wow, it just seems so weird seeing them as well. Ooh. How much do you want to bet though that they filmed this on top of FNC's building? I feel like that's what they did. They literally just filmed. Actually, no. Because I've been to FNC, so I know what's around there. Ooh. Well, I need to clarify a few things about Kongjin, just in case, because I'm not too sure what's going on myself. Wash! Hwasangno. Oh. That shot is so reminiscent of Lonely. Just saying. I'm pretty sure that's the song I'm thinking of. Whoa. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm thinking of. Ooh. Ooh, this is so good. What? This was so good. Oh my goodness. But this is also a lot different than like a flower. And also, I'm looking at the comments too. I just, thanks to the comments, I realized that Hot Potato was what we started with last year, and now we're entering 2019 with another N.Flying song. This is like, yes, a good way to start 2019. Although I am late, personally. Yes. Also, it looks like this song was done by Sunghub. Oh god, I can't pronounce these names, dear lord. Oh yes, Kwangjin. I guess, I think he actually did permanently leave. So what I figured, so obviously there was an unfortunate scandal with Kwangjin, which led him to being on hiatus. But then I think it turned out that he actually permanently left. I don't actually know if that's correct or whatnot, and the only reason why I'm bringing this up is because, again, I am late to the game with this reaction, so I do apologize if this is going to be up, like, super late in the game, but unfortunately I kind of do want to address a few things, so, and it's kind of what I do here on my channel, so I do apologize for bringing it up. But, yes, unfortunately, Kwangjin is out, I think permanently. I think from reports that I read initially when things got out, it was, like, he was temporarily out, but then 4 days later, FNC is just like, nah. And obviously the main reason was the fact that there was a false accusation, and then there's also the fact that he's dating a fan. Obviously, if you guys don't know, dating a fan in Korea is a big no-no. Especially if you're an idol, because it crosses that boundary. Whatever boundary there is. But, yes, that's all. I'm just going to get into that. It's just really annoying on my part, mainly because I see things a little bit differently than, how other people might see things. The whole dating a fan thing is just like, I find it adorable, but then I realize also that there is a line as idols that they shouldn't cross, mainly because reputation, and then obviously there's also the fact that if you're dating a fan, there's also that possibility of, God, what's the term for this? Like, they get treated better than the other fans, that kind of thing. So that's definitely the main issue with the whole dating thing, but anyway, that's all that I wanted to say about that. Just, kind of annoyed, especially because, this project was already announced, and I'm pretty sure they had a lot of stuff already done with Kwangjin, so they probably had to change a lot of stuff, to go back to 4 members. But anyway, happy news. This is a rockin', no pun intended, comeback. I thought they were on the FNC building, but looking at the background, there's no way they are, because I have been around, I actually have I ever told this story, actually? I think I did once, but I went to FNC when I was a student last year in Seoul. I went to there, I met some other foreign fans. I did tell this story, but in case some people are new to my channel and haven't heard this yet, basically, I was a student in Seoul last year. I decided, you know what, I'm going to go to Gangnam, I'm going to go to JYP, and I'm going to go to the other agencies around the area, aka FNC. I think the old SM building was there. I walked past that. Let's see. Cube just moved locations, and it used to be around that area too, so I didn't go to the new Cube building, but I only went to JYP and FNC. Long story short, I was in front of FNC with some other foreign fans. We were absolute idiots and in front of the building, and Jaehyun came out. This was right before they came out with the reel, so I got to see him with his, I think, oh my gosh, what color was his hair? Blonde? And then I saw an FT Island member, too, and it's a really nice car, just saying. But yeah, I remember that. I saw Jaehyun in person. This was, again, before they came out with the reel, and that was, like, probably the most painful, I guess not painful, but we were, like, absolute idiots, in front of the building. Like, at least because they were filming. Here's a story. I don't know, because they actually did know, a lot of, artist from FNC. I did. So they were just there to see if they can see someone, you know, that kind of thing, especially, you know, since it is FNC. So basically, they were filming in front of the entrance. Like, I don't know how to describe this, but there's the entrance to FNC, not like the door that leads into the building, but like the gate that's like just before the door. I think I'll just pop a picture of like Jaehyun here or here, just to show you guys what I mean. Also, we weren't allowed to take photos, so if I took a few, but then when they told us to stop, I just immediately, you know, took out my stuff. So anyway, they were filming a video, like, pretending they were walking out of FNC, and right behind them was freaking Jaehyun, and I'm just, like, sitting there, like, oh my god, why am I stuck with these girls? But they were a lovely bunch of girls, and I was hoping to God, because N.Flying's van was in front of us, too, so I was hoping, to all that was good, that the other members were in there. I think this is actually right before Hwasung was announced to have joined. Or was it a little bit after? It was either a little bit before or a little bit after, I don't remember. But yeah, that was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I was just like, if for some reason Jaehyun remembers me, if I ever see him in person again, and he remembers me as that one girl that was with these 3 other foreigners, I would just, oh my god. But yeah, I'll just, you know, post it, just, so I did post them on my Instagram, but I'll just, you know, quick picture of what I mean and whatnot. But anyway, this is getting too long just remembering that time of seeing Jaehyun in front of the FNC building. And I think it was Minhwan? Not Minhwan. Someone from FT Island. I don't remember who. But I know there was someone there. I just don't remember who it is. Jaejit? No, that's the wrong group. But whatever. Anyway, yes. Embarrassing moment of my life. Hopefully he does not remember that, because if that was our first impression, then I am not ever going to an N.Flying fan meeting. But yeah. Anyway, all in all, simply put, this is getting long. I just went down memory lane. N.Flying, really good comeback, really rockin', definitely a lot different from Like a Flower. Like a Flower was really calm, really mellow, and this one was like hard rock, you know, really like kind of like the real kind of vibe, that kind of vibe. So I'm really excited for this project to see what other sides we'll see from N.Flying. So yeah, sorry for the long talk, just kind of remember that story from 2 years. Wow, it's been 2 years now. Oh, you probably won't remember. Anyway, yeah, I just remember that story from 2 years ago and just wanted to tell it again because it just popped in my mind just watching this, because I was thinking of the FNC building and what was around there. So yeah, again, sorry for the long talk, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.